Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'd just like to give you a follow-up on a video I did a couple of weeks ago about Revox PR99 Mod 1 that was heavily modified. The deck was originally a stereo deck, but somewhere along the line someone modified it to become a mono deck. Remember now, this deck is over 40 years old, so over the time people get in and do their own thing with these decks. So it came to me, it had some problems, lots of problems in it. If you watch my previous video, I pointed out those issues that this deck have. But the main challenge was to reverse the modification that these people did. Because no one could use the deck. I can see, I think they modified it just for a specific application. Um, I, I discovered what they did, but I won't even try to figure out why they did it, because I wouldn't find that answer, I don't think. But anyway, the deck is complete. It's now up and running and in good shape. The heads are in excellent condition. The pinch roller is in excellent condition also. This switch was bad, it was replaced, it had to be replaced. And the VU meters were there was no light in it, the bulb were out. The counter wasn't working either, so new belts in that one and new bearings here. Right, this one doesn't have a bearing, it's just a one sleeve right here. This one, bearing is right here. So anyway, this is the output amplifier, and this card was modified the most. One of these capacitors was missing. There are two capacitors right here. One of them was missing. I had to replace that. In addition to that, capacitors were removed from this board also, and some trim pots were removed. The capacitors were replaced, and also on this board, this is the reproduce amplifier. Something was done to that also. They did something to that. There was power issue with the deck. I sorted out the supply voltages, and that's good. This board also, this is the tape control PC board, right? This was totally recapped. So after I did find out everything that they did to modify this deck, I corrected it to put it back into mono, into stereo, make it a stereo deck once more. So once that complete and the deck was working finally, I went ahead and I recapped the entire thing, meaning I removed all the 40-year-old capacitors that were in it, because after 40 years these capacitors will dry out and cause a lot of issues, down the road. So all of those were replaced. So now the deck is back in its full glory. Once I finished the repairs, I went ahead and I excuse me, I calibrated the deck using the MRL calibration tape, and I calibrated the deck to recording the master LPR90, this tape here, LPR90, which is this tape right here. Deck was calibrated to. So now it's up and running. So now I did a little experiment with it where I recorded something at 15 inch per second, and then I recorded another track at 7.5 inch per second. I wanted to just verify the fidelity, and I must say that the 15 inch per second really sound better. you will not hear the difference on YouTube. You'd have to hear it in person. So here we go. I'm gonna just play. This is the 15 inch per second track. Now this track is at 7.5 per second, so you can hear it kind of dragging out. I don't know if you can hear it, but now I'm gonna hit the 7.5 inch per second button, so you're gonna hear it slow down a bit. You hear that? It's just catching up. Now it's at 7.5 inch per second. Well, I must say it sounds awesome. You have to hear it in person to understand. Anyway, the deck is complete. So now all I need to do is dress it up a bit, meaning, you know, like dressing up these wires. You know, they're all over the place right now. Dress up here. You know, I must say that the deck itself is in pretty good shape. Normally when I get a deck, it would be some decks are in such bad state, you know, but this one had to just regular cleaning, just mostly dust, you know, but it's in very, very good shape, I must say. So this was a fun project and I really enjoyed it for 2021. So hope to see you in my next video, and thank you for watching. Bye.